Hey, welcome back to Fat Boy Keto. It's been a couple months. I've actually been fairly busy, not only with work and family and the guys going down to LA to play airsoft, but I also figured out the product that I wanted to use and actually the product that I wanted to represent. And it's actually turned out really well. So I've started a full keto lifestyle based not solely on the product that I'm using, but with the conjunction, the lifestyle and the product together. And I'll tell you, I've done significantly well. Like I say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a specialist, I'm not a nutritionist. What I am is fat, hence the name Fat Boy Keto. And I've kind of really paid attention to the different products out there. I probably spent the better part of about $1,500 since January on product, giving them a try and giving them like a full bottle try, and these are products that are saying that, it's the lose weight fast and, you're going to drop pounds, and the picture is the guy that, is all buff and all muscular. Well, I'll tell you, it doesn't happen like that. It's a crock of shit. I found a really good product. The links are below in the description, that I use on a daily basis with a change in my lifestyle. And I'm not talking a dramatic change. I did a couple of things that really helped me monitor myself. One of them was I got a Garmin Vivo Smart 3 watch. It was about 129 Canadian. So what's that, like $60 American? It tells me everything that I need to know. It tells me my stress level, it tells me my heart rate, it tells me my exercise level, my activity burn, and my regular burn. Also what I'm burning as a standard out the door rate of calories per day. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist. How I understand things is just getting up and doing your regular stuff, taking a piss, walking around, getting food, sitting down, getting up, watching TV. It all burns calories. Your body burns energy just to survive. So my base rate is about 2,000 calories. Actually, I think it's 2,022 calories a day is what if I was just to lay on my bed and not do anything, I would burn 2,000 calories a day. So that gave me the parameter on what I needed to do to figure out how I could burn fat. And so using the keto products that I use, which is a shake in the morning, which is it's something mango, and man, is this so good. Sorry, I've forgotten what the mix is, but it's got a mango base. I have a couple of different pills that I use that are that help my metabolism, and help the protein side of it, like the keto side, which is, just so you're aware, keto is a protein based dietary way to live. Like, I have 30 grams of carbs in a day. I eat 2 cups of protein. I eat about 3 cups of vegetables. I eat certain fruits that aren't high in sugar. And if I do eat sugar, I space it out all over the day in the sense of natural sugars that are in fruits. And I started to create menu videos of foods that I really enjoy eating. And if you're interested in the videos, let me know and I'll share the videos with you. I mean, there's simple things like avocado. You scoop out, or you cut an avocado in half, take the pit out, scoop it out a little bit, drop an egg into it, throw some feta cheese on top, and throw some crumbled bacon on top, and throw it in the oven. And man, for breakfast, that is, I love breakfast, and I'm super happy with that. So those sorts of things are the things that really make a difference. And when I got back from Vegas with the guys, I was about 252, and I'd actually gone up because I just was not following anything, and I was eating and drinking and doing everything that normal guys do that make us fat. I don't know how else to say it. And I had a really good conversation with somebody that I adore. He is an amazing guy. He's on my airsoft team, and we sat one day. We had just come back from playing 9 hours of airsoft in the heat and the wind and the sun, and we started talking about our weight. And he's fat, and he knows he's fat, and he's unhappy about it, and I know he's unhappy about it. But when we're with our friends, we don't call them out on that sort of stuff. And especially if you're fat, you tend not to say anything about other people's weight, because you know how you feel, which is the self-consciousness of being overweight. And he came back and he started this keto diet, and in 2 weeks he lost 15 pounds. Now granted, there's a lot of water weight in that, and it sounds really fantastic, but he's really balancing his diet, and he's losing a pound a day. And really, I don't know the metrics on it, but I think, and I've heard, that a pound a day is essentially like 1,000 or 1,200 calories. So if your body is burning fat, because it doesn't have any sugar and it doesn't have any carbs to burn, then it's automatically going to go to your fat stores and start to burn that. And that is essentially what's happening. Is he's watching his portions, he's eating keto, and he's eating the proteins and very small amounts of carbs, which are turning that into just burning full on for losing weight for him. And he feels awesome, and it's such a change. And I can't even tell you how happy I am for him. Like, the guy is, I've known him for 6 years, and absolutely an amazing guy. And I'm really proud of him. I mean, it takes a lot to stop being complacent. And this is where I think that we're at. Like, I'm 48 in 17 days, and I'm 40 pounds overweight right now. And I had said to my wife, and we're going on a cruise in December, I said to her, I'm like, I'm done. Those 40 pounds will be gone by the time we go on our cruise, or pretty damn close. And not only is it for how I want to feel, but I've finally gotten to the point, and I think Chris was a big part of that, my buddy who's also on keto, was after testing all this, I stopped for a month because I was traveling. And it was an easy excuse to eat Cheesecake Factory meatloaf and chips and MREs and copious amounts of carbs and all the stuff that we love, like donuts and Jack in the Box. And man, the funny part about Chris is him and I are exactly the same in the things that we love. And we love carbs, and we love anything that takes an icing or a sauce to make it better. And that in itself is probably not a good thing. And so I'm not saying that we're doing this together. We just happen to be doing the same dietary plan and changing the regimen of our life, in the sense that we both understand and we're both smart enough to realize that it's a lifestyle change and not just a food change. Anybody can eat half a cup of food for every meal and lose weight. That is going to make your body absolutely probably in one of the worst conditions it can ever be. It would probably be better to be fat than try to starve your body, because that it's just going to destroy muscle, it's going to destroy fat, it's going to destroy everything, because your body's going to start to eat everything for energy. So what I'm going to do over the next probably 3 to 5 weeks, as the product kind of picks up speed and people start using it more and more, and I'm dumbfounded. I mean, it's the beginning of January, and the reactions that we've got from the people that are using our product right now, I'm dumbfounded. Like, people that have just listened to my videos, they've watched the video on the site, the Keto Fatboy, or the fatboyketo.com website, and they've started it and they're doing it. And the one thing about my site, and I'm not pushing my site here, and I'm not pushing my product. If you want to use it, that's on to you. But the one thing is that down at the bottom, you can contact me and you can chat with me and you can ask me questions. And I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't know. I'm not going to guess. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not some healthcare guru. I'm doing what works for me as a fat white guy. Obviously, color doesn't play into this, but I am fat and I'm white, and I'm doing something that's made it work for me based on lifestyle and based on my keto changes and based on my menu plan. And if that's what you're interested in doing, down at the bottom, there's a link that will let you directly chat with me, not some guy in India or China. And if you want to chat, hey, hit me up. Like, I'm cool with it. I've been fat, and I'm fat now. So, like, if you're fat and you now have just finally realized that you want to do something about it, let's chat. I'm totally fine with it. And that, I think, is what made the product launch so amazing, is that people started convoying me on a regular basis. And, you know, in their first 2 weeks, they've lost 9, 7, 14, 22 pounds. One guy in Florida, Boca Raton, I think, 22 pounds over 2 weeks, and eating chicken breast and brown rice, and taking not only the product, but like just listening, and then phoning me and saying, hey man, can I eat brown rice? And I'm like, well, it's a carb, and yeah, you can, but moderation and moderation and moderation. Remind yourself that you're not sitting down and eating an 18-ounce steak and 2 cups of rice, because you can take as much keto as you want and you're still not going to lose weight. So that's it for me today. I think it's the 6th of July. I know I've been away a while. I just wanted to get everything in place before I really started talking about everything, and so you guys could really see the changes that are ongoing. But beyond that, hey, if you want to convo me. I'm on Facebook under Fatboy Keto. The whole story's there. My life story is out there, and if you got a question about how you're eating or how you're dieting or the diets that haven't worked for you or anything like that, then let me know, and we'll talk. We'll set it up. If you want to do once a week, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're losing. If you don't like the product, I'm cool with that. You got to do what you got to do for yourself. I found that after testing 20 to 25 different products, both pills, formulas for shakes, everything, that the product that I'm using now, I contacted them directly, and we worked out a deal that I could rebrand it under my name due to the social media and the website and everything like that. And you know what? 23,000 units in a month. And subscriptions, wow, I was surprised. The subscriptions were crazy. And that's what I actually do. You know, it's funny, it's my own website and it's my own product now, but I actually get subscription delivered to my door. So go figure, because probably I'd forget to buy it or something. But anyway, I'm here for you. It's fatboyketo.com. In the description are the links for everything that you need to know. If you want to chat, go to Facebook, hit me up. Facebook's on my phone, it's on my computer. There are times where I don't answer, and it's probably because I'm with the kids or the wife or I'm sleeping. And don't worry about it. I do always see my messages, and I will always reply. It might not just be as soon as you want. So thanks for listening. If you want to know anything else, keep hitting subscribe and the like button down below. And yeah, we'll go from there. Cheers.